Hi all, welcome to Krida Logics. Today we'll learn about the counting figures. In exams, he'll be asking find the number of squares in the given figure. For these type of simple figures, we can count the squares and we can write that number of squares found in this figure were 5. But what if there are more number of rows and more number of columns in a square and ask us to find the number of squares in the given figure? It's simple. For this, we have to know the number of row wise division, will take it as R, and number of column wise division will take. In this figure we can see that number of rows found in this figure were 1, 2, 3 and number of columns were 1, 2 and 3. Rows were nothing but horizontal lines and columns were vertical lines. Vertical divisions were columns and horizontal divisions were rows. Here we found that 3 rows and 3 columns. When rows is equal to columns, we have to take the square of the highest number to lowest number and then add up. For this we have 3 rows and 3 columns. In this highest number is 3. So we'll take 3 square and next highest number is 2 square and next is 1 square. We have to add 3 square plus 2 square plus 1 square, that is 9 plus 4 plus 1, that is 14. And in the figure 3 you have, as we took the simple example, we know that in the following figure there were 5 squares present. Let us calculate with formula, that is 2 rows and 2 columns were present. When 2 rows and 2 columns were present, take the highest numbers of the rows, that is 2 square and next again 1 square. 4 plus 1, 5. In this figure we have 4 columns and 4 rows. In this figure also number of rows is equals to number of columns. So take the highest number, that is 4 square, next highest 3 square, 2 square, 1 square and then add up. 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4 and 1 square is 1. By adding that we'll get 30. Things were easy when rows is equals to column, rows were equal to columns. But what if when rows were not equal to column? That is, here 5 rows were present and 10 columns were present. In this case, we have to multiply the highest number of the row and highest number of the column. Here highest number of the column is 10 and highest number of the row is 5. So 10 into 5 plus next highest number to next highest number of the row or column. That is 9 into 4 and next plus 8 into 3, 7 plus 7 into 2 plus 6 into 1 plus 5 into 0 with any number is 0. So we'll take as 0, we'll take up to 6. That is 10 into 5 plus 9 into 4 plus 8 into 3 plus 7 into 2 plus 6 into 1. We'll get 130. In some other cases, he'll give that a square, 2 or more squares were embedded in this figure. Actually, this is the figure. In this figure, he will embed more number of the squares will be embedded. If 2 squares were embedded in this, we already know that 5 number of squares were present in this figure. 5 number of squares were present. So we have to multiply with 5 into 1, 2, 3. Count the number of squares present in the figure. Here the number of squares in the figure were 1, 2, 3. So multiply with 5 into 3 is 15. If 4 squares will be embedded in this, count 4 into 5, that is 20. So count the number of squares and multiply it with 5. You will get the answer. Taking the previous questions, we have 6 number of columns and 6 number of rows. Now here rows is equal to column. So we'll take the highest number to the lowest number squares and we'll sum them. 6 square plus 5 square plus 4 square plus 3 square plus 2 square plus 1. That will get 36 plus 25 plus 16 plus 9 plus 4 plus 1, that is 91. And the other question is, we have 3, in this case we have to multiply highest number of rows and columns, that is 4 into 3 and next 3 into 2, next 2 into 1, 1 into 0. We'll get 4 into 3 as 12, 3 into 6 as 6, 2 into 1, 2 plus 1 into 0, that is 20. In this case only one square is embedded in this figure. So let's count the number of squares in the figure. 1, 2. So 5 into 2 is 10. If another square is present in this, we have to count 1, 2, 3. 5 into 3, 15 squares were present. Thank you.